All right, tonight we're going to be talking about a pretty serious topic, a painful topic. The idea of you dying alone, of you going through your life, never having that special someone who really takes care of you. Well, if you're a woman, really takes care of you. If you're a man, a woman to take care of, to grow old with. And this video is a little bit to scare people, but it's more about scaring to take action because this is really important. And it's because people can get so complacent, right? That's really why I'm making this video. Both men and women can get complacent with this and just waste time making excuses and staying in denial and not really doing anything that they should be doing to make sure that this isn't their reality, because it doesn't have to be anybody's reality. Okay, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're starting from. I don't care how unsuccessful you've been in your love life before. It doesn't have to be anybody's reality. What platform am I streaming from? A whole bunch. Or the platform is StreamYard. I'm streaming to a whole bunch of places though. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you a story. Tell you a story about me. So when I was 23, I was completely unsuccessful with dating. Just zero success. Really bad. Really embarrassing. I felt a lot of embarrassment. And I didn't know how to be successful. I didn't get it. I didn't know what the problem was. I went on a date with a woman. I literally just combed through online, like it was Lava Life at the time. It was like there's only a few dating sites and they all sucked. And I found this one woman, this great profile. And I was like, oh my God, this is the woman. I'm gonna marry her. That was my mindset back then. This is the one. This is the one. I've already decided. I haven't even met her yet. Anyway, I go out with her. It was a fantastic date. At least it was for me. And it's the best conversation I'd ever had in my life. And at the end of it, I tried to kiss her, and she rejected my kiss. And I was devastated, absolutely devastated. Just my entire sense of self exploded in that moment. And as I was going home on my bike, I biked home. I biked to the date. I just beat myself up. Just beat myself up like total. I'm a piece of shit. I'm so stupid. The hell was I thinking? Trying to kiss her. Of course she wouldn't like me. And I go home, and I think I called my parents. I don't know if it was. I think it was the same day. And I had to be open with somebody. I was just carrying so much pain about this, so much embarrassment, so much pain. So I called my parents. I talked to them, and I just told them how desperate and lonely I was. And then I went on my bed and I cried. I cried for what felt like hours. I think it was hours. And for the first part, it was me really just beating myself up, just talking shit about myself. What a stupid idiot I am. It's so pathetic. It's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time. And then later on in that cry, I was able to just fully let go. Just cry and feel all of that pain. And it was at that time that everything shifted for me. It was that night that everything shifted for me, where I did a 180. Because I was finally able to admit to myself for the first time that number one, the problem is 100% me. Now, for some people, they already fully know that, maybe too much. And for other people, they don't know it, and they always make excuses about how it's the men or the women or the society or whatever, right? Some kind of circumstance. So one, it's like, all right, it's me. But then two, and this is also very, very important, I know I can shift this. I can fucking shift this. I can do it. And I didn't know how at that point. I didn't have a solution in front of me. I just knew I would figure out the answer. It was just this faith in the universe and myself that I would find the answer, that I would learn how to be successful, that I'd learn how to get a girlfriend and have sex and just be a normal person. And and then three, I became really hyper motivated to actually do something about it. To do something about my pain because I'd been walking around with this pain for a long time. It just wasn't on the surface. Okay. And for a lot of people, I would say most people, whether they're single or in a relationship or anything, right? Most people are in a lot of pain. But talking specifically about men and women who are not in a relationship right now, is that pain of loneliness, um, and rationalizations that come with it, right? Like I'm just happy being with myself and blah blah fucking blah. It's all nonsense, okay? As long as you are happy just being alone, being single, blah blah blah, you're probably not going to ever get into a healthy relationship. Now, I know that that's the opposite advice that compared to what a lot of people tell you. Oh, you got to be perfectly happy by yourself. No. What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? Why should you be happy by yourself? All right? Yeah, it is possible to, you know, find some fulfillment in life being single. I'm not saying it's not, right? And I certainly did. Even long after that path, I was able to get a lot of joy and fulfillment while being single. But until you can really fully connect with that pain of not having what you want and not having what you need, because that is a need, it's not a want to be in a relationship, to be in a healthy relationship. It's a need. Until you can fully connect with that and feel the pain of that and admit that, feel that pain inside you, admit that, have a good cry if you need to, and then make that decision for yourself that I am done with this shit. I am done with being single, or I'm done with, continuing to date and then like get into a relationship for a few months and it didn't work out again. And just going on that fun roller coaster for years and years. I'm done with that stuff. I'm done like blaming my circumstances or other people or the men, the women that's what the problem is. I'm ready to finally realize that it's me, and I'm finally ready to actually shift it. I'm ready to do something about it. Okay. That's why I'm here today. That's why I'm here. And literally, one of the reasons that I believe in everybody is because dating and women and just people were my biggest weakness by far. I was like really, really good at math problems. I got high 90s every single year in high school. And I was really, really bad with people and dating and having a conversation and talking about any of the stuff that I talk about today. And so I know everybody can do this, but only when you get to that place that I got to, which is, yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Don't care what the cost is. Don't care how much time it takes. Don't care how much money it takes. Don't care how much energy it takes. Don't care how embarrassing it is. Don't care how much shame I feel. Don't care how much fear I have to move through. I am going to get what I want and what I need. Okay? That's a really awesome place to be. Because when you get to that place, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. It's just a matter of time at that point. And when you are in that place, you're going to do whatever it takes. Okay. You're going to seek out information. You're going to seek out support. You're going to seek out experiences. Um, and you're just going to move through your fear. And it's going to require a lot of courage because this stuff is scary as shit, right? Regardless of whether you're a woman or a man, it is scary to do this work. To learn how to be really successful with dating and find your life partner, and then of course move through all the other stuff in that relationship to do all the deeper work so that it can be a very sustained, healthy relationship, right? Where the man just loves cherishing, taking care of his woman with his leadership, and the woman just is able to fully open up and be vulnerable and just fully let go of control and ask for whatever she needs, and she gets all of her needs met. It's a really beautiful thing. But yeah, you got to be really courageous. And for people who are at that place where it's time to make that step, you've got to join our masterclass. All right, that's your step. That's your step, our polarized communication masterclass, where we're going to really, really open up your eyes to why things have not been working out for you in your dating life or your relationship life. If you're someone in a relationship that's watching this right now, we're going to show you how to shift your behaviors and communication so you can start getting something much better, how to communicate all your needs in a polarized way. And we're going to role play it for you bunch of times. So you see what these shifts look like. You feel what these shifts look like. And then guess what? Then you can start actually going out into the world immediately and making these shifts so that you don't end up dying alone, right? I make that title. Yeah, it's kind of a clickbaity title. I'm kind of a fan of doing that. Um, but nobody has to do that. But you need to make that choice. You need to kick yourself in the ass and take this stuff seriously. Pay attention to all those rationalizations and seek out support, seek out information. Do that with this masterclass. It is in like 2 days, 3 days, start of September. The way to book your spot for that is to go to relationshipofyourdreams.com, put in that right below my face, put that in your search engine, you go to that website, you book your spot, and then we're going to have a fantastic time. And I'm going to blow your mind showing you how to shift and get what you want, and definitely grow old with someone that you love and care about and be happy and get all your needs met. So go to relationshipyourdreams.com. I'll see you in the masterclass.